Vita's A32 back again today. Another deck for you today. We have a vintage deck. This is the giant face deck from Arrco playing cards, not USB-C. This is old. Just plastic coated playing cards, giant face on the front with 4 pips. Very retro look. Linen finish on one side. The Arrco playing card company, Chicago, Illinois. A little bit unfortunate staining, but it is what it is. Top says giant face, as does the bottom. And the back, it shows you one of those giant faces. It's a jumbo index deck essentially. There is a remnant of a vintage stamp seal. It says pack, it's supposed to say 1 pack. And it says made in say on the flap underneath that. Big flap, as you can see. There's no jokers, unfortunately. The Ace of Spades is a simple, standard, plain spade tip. Says Arrco Point Card Company, Chicago, made in USA. And the back, it's a nice back design. I like this beautiful detail around the edges. Kind of a diamond back pattern in the center. Very cool. I think I have one that's like the same idea or similar. Not the same, from a different deck. The court cards, they are Arrco court cards, but jumbo indexed. They're small. They even got color on the faces, which is nice. And there's one odd thing I noticed. The red cards actually have suit indicators, but if you look at the black court cards, they're missing. I don't know why that happened or how that happened, but somebody screwed up. I wonder if they were fired. And the number cards, just fairly straightforward. These are really jumbo indexed. As that, they are, well, I can't tell you much about the stock and finish other than what I see, because it doesn't tell me what it is. And they are essentially a smooth, I want to say it's almost like the Jerry's Nuggets. Looks like one side is kind of a smooth finish, the other side seems to have a bit of a texture to it, but it's hard to tell. They actually handle decently considering how old they probably are, which I'm guessing is 50s, 60s. I'm not entirely sure, maybe 70s. I'm not sure when Arrco playing cards stopped producing decks, when they were taken over by the USB-C. At least not off the top of my head. I could look it up and find out, but I didn't. But that is that. It's a very nice deck. I'm not going to rate it because this is a standard deck. But don't forget to check out collectibleplayingcards.com. Use the code VITAS832. Save 10% on order. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know. In case you're wondering, I got this from Etsy.com. But it was by mistake. I was supposed to be getting a vintage, bridge-sized Mohawk deck, and they sent me this instead. And apparently they can't find that Mohawk deck, so a little bit false advertising of sorts. But I like this one anyways. So that is that. We'll see you next time with more.